Astrology observations. If you have Saturn in Aries or Saturn in the first house, your life is following the process of independence and identity. Early on, you tend to have a lot of people around you, and you yearn for independence and to know yourself and your life's direction. Unconsciously, you find yourself racing against the clock. There's something within you that knows that the community that you're in, the immediate environment that you're in as well, is not for you. And there lies the challenge. You want a community, you want a relationship, you also want your career to take off. But it seems you have to work twice as hard to get 2 steps forward. Realize that there is a warrior within you. You have the energy within you to keep going, despite the obstacles and despite the lows. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to how you feel. If you have Saturn in Taurus or Saturn in the second house, your life is bringing you through the process of security. This position brings many people, many situations into your life that tend to test your patience. You may even go through traumatic events and crises. When is enough enough? Also, there's a tendency here to equate your worth and value to money. You'll do anything to feel secure and anything to have your bills paid. But not everything is in your best interest. I know you want a family, I know you want intimacy and vulnerability, and I know you want friends, but just because you give away your energy doesn't mean that it's going to be returned to you. It's important to focus on having fun, being confident, and expressing yourself. This is what leads to your fulfillment. If you have Saturn in Gemini or Saturn in the third house, life is bringing you through the process of communication and skill. Perhaps early on you were restricted with what you could say, and you couldn't freely speak your mind, or simply you just held everything within. Do know you don't have to put yourself in a box, you could do more than one thing. It is important for you to focus on having an open mind, as well as gaining experience to gain some knowledge. Now I know you want to have fun, you want to express yourself, you want to be confident, you want to travel, see new things, meet new people, and also develop yourself spiritually. But it's important to focus on your day-to-day activities, your routines, your schedules, even paying attention to your physical health. This will lead you to fulfillment. If you have Saturn in Cancer or Saturn in the 4th house, life is bringing you through the process of foundation. Perhaps maybe the family you were born into caused a lot of conflict. Or you just didn't feel like you belonged. Maybe you had a strict upbringing. Or perhaps maybe you didn't receive the love and nurture that you always wanted. It is important that you develop your intuition. Also stay authentic to yourself. Now I know you want a sense of belonging and you want to be more intuitive. You also want to learn to develop yourself. And you even want to build a legacy for yourself as well. But that all begins with you. Who are you truly? Business contracts, and even interpersonal connection can bring fulfillment for you. If you have Saturn in Leo or Saturn in the 5th house, life is bringing you through the process of expression. Perhaps every time you try to express yourself, your light was dimmed. Or maybe you don't know how to have fun because you work too hard. Or simply you want love, romance, or children in your life. The key is, how can you be the best version of yourself? Now I know you want the love, the romance, the relationship, the friends, the security, but you have to work on that confidence. Also, focusing on intimacy, vulnerability, and going below the surface will bring you fulfillment. If you have Saturn in Virgo or Saturn in the 6th house, life is bringing you through the process of development and service. Perhaps you want to help others but don't know how. Or you struggle to find a routine that is best for you. It starts by paying attention to you. Now I know you want the unconditional love, the intimacy, the vulnerability, but focus on your philosophy. It'll bring you fulfillment.